Greetings in the name of the Lord. This is the weekly ministry update. I'm Chan Smith. I just wanted to talk about how the radio show is doing and how the Bible outreach is doing. It's doing really good. The radio show is getting new listeners, and it's a pretty good count for the listens for every show. And I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank God for the opportunity to do the radio show and sending people to listen to it. And I pray that people is getting set free and getting blessed and born again. And I want to thank everybody and thank God for that. The Bible outreach is doing really well. I've almost given out a case of Bibles. That's a case of 20. And I ordered another case of 20. And I also ordered a case, which is 48 of the New Testaments to give out. And I also ordered 75 tracts of the Read the Bible in 1 Year tracts. They're really good. They have an Old and New Testament for a family and an Old and New Testament for private every day. So you can get into study God's Word with your family and private readings. And I want to thank God for that. And that's a real good thing. And I encourage people that if you get those tracts, if you happen to be one of the people that I gave it to, I encourage you to read it and just enjoy it and read about God's Word and get into God's Word and study it so you can show yourself approved, and so you're not ashamed when the devil comes against you and people come against you. And I want to thank you for supporting the ministry. I want you to remember the mailing address is Revival is Here Ministries, P.O. Box 243, Bedford, Kentucky 40006. I want to remind you that the ministry web address is revivalishere.org, and the radio show address is blogtalkradio.com/revival-is-here. We'll be live every Thursday at 11 p.m. So I encourage you to listen to it. That's Eastern time. And I encourage you to listen to it and to be blessed by God. I want you to remember that the Facebook page is facebook.com/revival-is-here. I encourage you to like the page and to so you can keep track of what God has given me every day. Sometimes I'll post things that what God has given me, and I will post when there's going to be a live radio show, because sometimes I have it at other times that's on top of the Thursday at 11 p.m. So sometimes I have an extra show every week. So I encourage you to do that. And I encourage you to listen to the live shows and be blessed and get into God's presence, because most of the time I'll play worship music so you can get into God's presence. And I want to thank you. Remember, my email address is chan@revivalishere.org. Thank you, and God bless.